Hi everyone, merhaba, this is Ayşenur Altan. Welcome back to my channel. Listen this crunchy sound. I didn't use any oklava or rolling pin. We're gonna stretch the dough using butter while making it extra crunchy and delicious. Today we are making home-style katmer, savory flaky pastry that will go well with your breakfast, lunch or sahur, the meal we Muslims have before dawn and begin our fasting during the month of Ramadan. So let's begin. In a mixing bowl, add 1 cup lukewarm water and 1 cup milk. Add 1 package double-acting dry yeast or about 30 grams fresh yeast and 2 tablespoons sugar. I had to add the dry yeast to the flour, but it was okay. Thankfully nothing happened. And I used 4.5 cups of flour and 1.5 teaspoons salt and mix everything until it becomes a soft playable dough. Depending on the flour type, you might need to add more flour until it is somewhat sticky but playable. Drizzle some vegetable oil to your bowl. Transfer the dough. Just make it into an even ball. And then cover, let it rest for about half an hour until it is almost doubled. Since it was another baking day at our home, I also made our favorite apple-filled cookies for winter times. I have the recipe, it's very delicious and commonly made in modern Turkish cuisine. Just a quick break, I recently started the channel membership program that YouTube offers to creators. It's a great way to thank and support your favorite channel. To learn more, you can check the details from the links. I want to thank my first members who joined right away. I'm mentioning their names as I promised in the description box. I'm melting about 150 grams of butter for the layers of our katmer. I use this plastic dough scraper to take out my risen dough into a floured surface. And I'm gonna cut my dough into 4 pieces. Turn them into a nice ball again. As you can see, it is sticking to my hands a little bit, which is what we want. It means we will have a soft dough. I'm oiling this small tray and going to place my dough pieces. Also oil the top with your hands. I brushed with some extra butter, melted butter. And I'm gonna rest the dough for about 10 minutes so it will soak the butter and will be ready to open up without using any rolling pin. So here we begin. After 10-15 minutes, I butter my countertop and the top of the dough and begin to stretch the dough using only my hands. And it will magically open in no time while soaking the butter coating. And after a time, when you cannot stretch it anymore, just brush it with some more oil or butter, and then it will continue to stretch a little bit more. We don't have to do it very big, but the layers will be more thinner if you do it so. And for the folding, you just fold third of it to the middle, and each folding you brush the layers, as you can see. and fold from the sides, again brushing or just dip with your hands and close it to make a nice square. I'm gonna do the same thing with the second piece. Don't be afraid to use more butter. I melted 150 grams, but I didn't use it all. But the more you stretch the dough, it will get the butter, and believe me, it will make it just more tastier and flaky. Think about a croissant. After stretching the second dough with the butter, I placed the first one and going to close and continue to fold, keeping the first one inside. I already did the first batch, and now I have 2 batches out of 4 pieces of dough. I'm going to cover my dough and let it rest in the fridge until the melted butter between the layers are set again. It is important to be able to stretch our dough again without losing the layers. So you can check and put it into fridge again for 10 more minutes. Mine was set in about 30-35 minutes. You can use a rolling pin, but keep it delicate. You can easily stretch it with your hands, being gentle to the layers and bubbles. Just fold it and place it to a baking tray. Here is the second batch. It's very soft and nice to play with. As you can see, it has a little bit steps, but all of them are very easy, and the result comes out so delicious. I'm sure it will be one of your favorites. You can stretch the doughs again in the tray. It's very versatile and easy to shape. For the egg wash, I'm using 1 egg yolk and about 1 tablespoon yogurt. If you don't have, you can also use milk. Brush it generously all over the katmers, and traditionally we cut them into diagonal strips like this, which will create the layers, and we will able to see it when it is puffed up in the oven. Bake at 200 Celsius degree preheated oven for about 30 minutes or until it is golden color and flaky for about 30 minutes. I think from the sound you can understand how flaky it is. The top layers are more flakier than inside, but you can still see the layers. A perfect company. You can freeze the leftover and reheat it in a pan. As I said in the beginning, it was my baking day, so I also made sourdough bread, pizza, and apple-filled cookies along with delicious flaky katmer. So give it a try and let me know how it turned out. You can check the similar recipes from the description box below and my channel archive. And see you next time. Afiyet olsun.